I'm here to introduce a wonderful partnership. I'm inviting to stage Bruder of Education for Employment, Nafez Husseini from Consolidated Contractors Company, and Deepali Khanna from MasterCard Foundation. Now, we wanted to bring this wonderful example of a partnership to you, and I'm going to let them tell you a little bit more about what they're working on together. But Education for Employment, just to give a sense of what they've been doing, has been engaging over 1,000 companies around the world to support youth in the Middle East and North Africa region. They have been engaging with these companies, and the companies have been hiring their graduates. And here in Consolidated Contractors Company, you have the first partner company that hired some of the graduates, and the MasterCard Foundation, who has been supporting some of the youth in Morocco, right? So why don't I go straight to Ron and ask him, Ron, you have here two very different entities. You have an $8.2 billion corporate foundation represented in MasterCard Foundation, and you have the largest contractor company in the Middle East. How have each of these entities added value to the work that you're developing?
Well, MasterCard has been a wonderful partner in terms of giving us advice and giving us, quite frankly, resources. We work with them in Morocco, and they provide funding and guidance, and with them, we've been training thousands of youth for jobs. CCC is the largest construction company in the Middle East, and they've provided us a partner who hires our graduates. We've been working with them for 7 years now, starting in Gaza. And we trained their accountants and turned them into thinkers and questioners, and they went out into the Gulf. And it's been an amazing partnership.
That's wonderful. And Nafez, I'm curious to understand, why would a company have an interest in partnering up with a nonprofit? What is in it for you? Can you tell us a little bit about how your partnership with Education for Employment can support your core business?
Absolutely. When Ron came to us with his special training proposal, it was a different kind. It's a unique model. He didn't come and just say, let me train. He said, give me the jobs, job commitments, and then I will train the recruits in the region of your choice to a level that makes them better prepared for your work environment. And I think this is what's unique about it, is it was an exchange. We gave him job commitments, and he gave us better graduates. And he did this by looking at the profiles of the recruits that we were targeting, and then improving by having value-add education on top of their degrees, by engaging with major American universities in creating training programs that were extremely beneficial and made these guys ready to roll from day one into our environment. And that's different than any other training model out there. It's unique. Well done, Ron.
Wonderful. Deepali, now on to you. I know the MasterCard Foundation has invested over $3 million, if I'm not mistaken, in engagement with youth in Morocco. If you could tell us a little bit about your work there with Education for Employment, and also how does it tie into the rest of the work that you've been doing with the MasterCard Foundation and your focus on youth?
Thank you very much, and I must say it's really a privilege to have Education for Employment. They've just been an extraordinary partner of the foundation. Just a little bit of background on the foundation. So we were established in 2006 when we received a gift, an unprecedented generosity from the MasterCard company worldwide when it became public in 2006. We have been working with a range of partners, and our vision at the foundation is really to provide an opportunity for all to learn and prosper. When it comes to young people, our goal is really to prepare them to be part of the formal economy. So we're really trying to see how we can increase employment and entrepreneurship opportunities. And that's where the work of Education for Employment really comes very close to the work that we're doing. So we do have a common vision. And most importantly, we have a shared vision when it comes to working with young people. What we've been learning from our work in Morocco, where we're really trying to influence the lives of 15,500 young people, is to really get them to sustainable livelihoods. Three things that really strike us about this partnership that we have with Education for Employment are, the first piece is in terms of how EFE, or Education for Employment, is really trying to understand the market needs, really trying to see where private sector is going to be growing. What are the kind of entry-level jobs that are going to be emerging? So that's really the starting point, rather than just training up young people where they don't know where they're going to be getting a job. So I think that's really been exciting, that whole engagement with the private sector, and not just in terms of understanding what are the jobs out there, but also understanding what kind of skill sets does the private sector need, and really helping to design the curriculum along with the private sector so it really becomes relevant. So that's really important. The second important learning that we've had from the program with Education for Employment in Morocco is around the holistic model that they're pursuing. So it's not just about technical skills that they're providing, but it's the life skills. It's really the entrepreneurial approach, the confidence building. Finding a job is a job in itself, as EFE says, and they do it really well. So the experiential learning that they're providing to the young people, the mentorship support, really makes them capable of getting into that entry-level job. And finally, what we really find very, very exciting is the youth-centered approach. So EFE really begins with the young person and tries to understand the hopes and aspirations of these young people so that they're not doing things for them, but really truly building up a partnership so the young people are as engaged in the process and get the guidance that they need from EFE moving forward. So I think it's been remarkable, and it's not just the work that EFE is doing that's influencing the other work that the foundation is doing, but also influencing our strategy. So we've just developed our economic opportunities for youth strategy, which heavily leans on our experience in Morocco.
That's brilliant. I think these guys deserve a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.